Hey friends at YouTube, listen, I want to do a video on the 4 blood moons. Everybody keeps making these blood moon videos, and whether they are linked to the signs in the heavens and the rapture, or even just starting something that's gonna roll into World War III and the Armageddon, that's fine. But there may be something to it. There may be. I didn't believe it at first. John Hagee was all over it. I'm not really a big fan of his, but I mean, if God told him that, I can't argue with that. I don't know. Well, we know God is a God of order, okay? Everybody knows what blood moons are. Okay, they're happening, there's 4 blood moons, okay, happening in one Jewish year. It'll be 2014, 2015 in America. Okay, Jews go by a different calendar. Actually, Jews go by 2 or 3 different calendars, so we can't really know that it's going to happen on those days. But it's close. So, for instance, you can't really say, like, you can't go down a calendar and say, oh, good, the Feast of Trumpets will be on this date, because you can't start the new year until the barley has grown up to, I think it's happened in 2 weeks, and then you start the festival, that festival of New Year, okay? I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but God is a God of order, okay? So, he did say, watch for signs. There will be signs in the heavens, perplexity in the sea. But not just blood moons. There will be a supermoon involved in this. Now, a supermoon is when the moon travels, orbits the Earth elliptically, okay? And when it's furthest away from the Earth, it is called the perigee. When it's closest to the Earth, it's called the apogee, okay? Now, when you have the apogee, if it's a full moon, it looks 14 times bigger and brighter than a regular full moon. And it rarely happens, because, it could be a half moon, a new moon where you wouldn't see it at all, those kind of things. And it happening on a blood moon and a Jewish holiday. And God being a God of order, I believe that in Eden, here's what it says. It's like, God said, I will create a greater light and a lesser light, and stars to, almost like a cosmic calendar, to make dates, make, what is it, seasons. Well, remember that word season. Seasons, see, I'm of the opinion, and my friend Larry's not, that you should go back and read the Hebrew and the Greek in the New Testament, because that's how it was written. And he's right that God is strong enough to get his message through any translation down through the year. Okay, that's true. But I've learned so much more, and I'm a learner. I just want to know every detail. Your salvation is in the King James. I mean, don't worry about it. But the King James was written 1,600 years after. We never should have translated. You can't translate raining cats and dogs into another language, okay? We never should have done that. We should all learn Hebrew. We should have read it in the main translation, okay? But, he's right about that. But still, and you don't even have to learn Hebrew. Now, you get a Strong's Concordance, and it'll tell you every word, where it's used, what are the possible meanings of it. I'll give you an example. There's certain things that are wrong in the King James Version. One is, like in Genesis, it said the sons of Seth, or maybe the grandsons of Seth, begin to turn to God. Well, that's wrong. The translation is the sons of Seth begin to turn away from God. Now, see, that's a totally different, that's wrong. Oh, sorry about that. I just thought I might have cut it off. So, just kind of keep an open mind here. But let's get back to God being a God of order. I believe in Eden, he Adam would have ruled until Christ came to take over the throne, okay? I believe these festivals would have been not only for Adam to relax and have good fellowship with God. I also believe that they are allegory or allusion to Christ, just like the Maseroth, the zodiac is. And you can say it's occultic, but it really isn't. It was done for a reason, by God. Everything was done by God, and it was all good. Satan's in everything with the Saturn cult, and with the NWO, and with the Illuminati. You know, I mean, it's everywhere. And if you don't believe me, I'm serious. I'll make a video for you. You got to look this stuff up. It is everywhere. Just pray that you don't fall victim to it. Okay. It's going back to blood moons and supermoons. Okay. 4 supermoons happening on Jewish holidays. Now, see, if God, being God of order, is going to do that, see, he had to come in as a human through a woman, because he couldn't just come like Satan, because he had to come through the sheep gate, okay? And there's a verse that says, he who enters in any other way is a thief and a liar, but him who comes through the sheep gate is the shepherd. Okay, he had to come as a woman. He had to die first. He had to be buried first. He had to be resurrected first, and he's the first fruits of resurrection, and he defeated death. Okay. Also, what was I going to say now? Oh, anyway, I'll come back to it. These moons are going to coincide with some very serious things, okay? And we've got all this stuff going on, this ISIS, which I think is partially a hoax, but you know, I am agreeing that we should destroy them, get them out of the way first. But like, guys, keep your eyes open on these blood moons, and you know, if they happen on Passover, and think about Passover. Jesus was killed on Passover, okay? He was being tortured while the morning prayer was going on. He was being hung to the cross while the lamb was being slaughtered. Let's see, what else happened? You know the story. The lamb, they cooked the lamb and they made the sacrifice, and they never picked it up. The Jews never understood it, even though the prophecy is there. And of course hindsight's 20/20, but they have hindsight too, and they can't figure it out. So what I need you to do is, like, look up the Illuminati, look up all this deception, look up the cult of Satan, look up Satan Cube Time, look up Occult Science 1. Study the occult, but don't get into it. Just study it and see what your enemy's about, and how they've changed Christmas and Easter and what it's really all about. I don't celebrate Christmas to the Easter anymore. I don't have any kids, obviously, but I don't celebrate that anymore. It's pagan. It's worship of Moloch. It's worship of Astaroth. It's worship of Satan. It's worship of Saturn. The Saturnalia was Christmas. Okay, Jesus wasn't born anywhere near December 25th. But, you know, if you want to celebrate Jesus' birthday on December 25th and you're pure about it, Jesus understands that. So don't condemn yourself about it. But I just don't know about these blood moons and that supermoon. Now, if all that is happening, and also in Revelations, I do believe asteroids or comets are coming on the earth as an angel throws a censer, as it were, a mountain of fire into the sea. Then he throws another star called Wormwood into the earth, you know, and millions die and disease and all that stuff. Well, we're on the prime of that. But anyway, guys, just keep your eyes open. I'll try to expand on this a little bit, and I'll get you a better video tomorrow. And I'm doing a good rapture video tomorrow. And also, I'm going to be doing excellent creation theory video. You guys got to check it out, okay? I got another Nibiru video coming out too. So I love you guys, okay? God bless. I love you. Keep looking up. God's coming, okay? See you later.